Limassol. Your ship docks at the Newport, 4 to 5 kilometers from anything worth seeing. Most cruisers assume they can walk it. They cannot. It is a long, featureless road with nothing along the way. The rest spend €40 on a taxi when the bus costs €1.50. By the end of this, you will know exactly how to get into town, what is worth your time, and how to get back without spending the day in transit. Welcome to Travel Day Trip Ideas. We're about to break down what to do, what to skip, and whether to DIY or take a tour. If that helps, hit subscribe. It really helps us grow. Let's jump in. Welcome to Travel Day Trip Ideas. Here is everything you need for your day in Limassol. The cruise terminal sits at DP World Newport, well outside of town. Bus number 30 picks up right outside the terminal and drops you at the old harbor in about 15 minutes. It runs frequently on cruise days and costs around €2 each way. That's the move. Taxis will ask for €15 or more, and unless you are in a group splitting the fare, the bus is the smarter play. Here's the first mistake most cruisers make. We nearly fell for it too. You step off the ship, see the sun, and think the walk into town can't be that bad. It is. 4 kilometers of port road with no shade, no sidewalk worth trusting, and nothing to look at. In the Mediterranean heat, that's 40 minutes of regret. Take the bus. Save your energy for the good stuff. Now, the big decision. You have 2 very different days ahead of you. Option 1 is the Old Town, Limassol Castle, and the Molos seafront. Everything is within 15 minutes of the bus drop-off. It is easy, compact, and genuinely rewarding. Option 2 is Kourion, the ancient Greco-Roman ruins about 20 kilometers west. It has a stunning clifftop theater, mosaic floors, and sea views that go on for miles. But it needs a taxi or a tour, and you should allow 4 to 5 hours minimum once you factor in travel. If you have less than 6 hours in port, stick with the Old Town. If you have a full day, Kourion is worth the effort, but plan it properly. A quick note on tours. Cruise line excursions are easy, but you often pay much more for the same experience. Local tours usually offer smaller groups, better value, and more time at the actual sites instead of waiting in big groups. The reputable ones know cruise timings and build in a sensible return buffer. The castle is where your morning starts. Limassol Castle sits right in the heart of the Old Town, about 15 minutes on foot from the bus stop. Entry is around €4.50, and it is one of the best value stops on the island. The building itself is layered with Byzantine foundations, Crusader walls, and Ottoman additions. Richard the Lionheart married Berengaria of Navarre here in 1191. That is the only royal wedding ever held on Cypriot soil. Inside you will find Byzantine silver plates, Crusader weapons, Ottoman coins, and carved stonework from 4 different civilizations. The corridors are dark and cool, the walls are thick, and there is a staircase that takes you up to views over the Old Town rooftops. Allow 45 minutes to an hour. It is not a huge museum, but most of what you are looking at is over 700 years old. If you only do one thing today, make it this. Here is something most cruisers miss. The Old Town surrounds the castle, but the best of it is not on the main drag. Walk 5 minutes in any direction away from the souvenir shops and you will find narrow stone lanes, small squares with Orthodox churches, and traditional Cypriot shops that have not changed in decades. The smell hits before you see it. Jasmine, salt air, thick coffee from the cafe-neons, and souvla smoke drifting out of the tavernas. That's the real Limassol. Most people never get past the first row of tourist shops near the castle entrance, and they leave thinking the Old Town was nothing special. It is not. If you stay on the surface, go deeper. If you are thinking about Kourion, this is where a guided tour makes real sense. It is 20 kilometers each way, and without a guide, the ruins are impressive, but the story behind them is missing. The theater alone seats 3,500 people and still hosts performances today. The views from the stage look straight out over the Mediterranean, but the mosaics, the House of Eustolios, and the Agora do not make sense without someone explaining what you are looking at. A guided excursion handles the transport, gives you that context, and gets you back to the ship without watching the clock all afternoon. Many people book it for exactly that reason. By now it's lunchtime and you want fish meze? Find a table in the old town lanes around the castle. There are a dozen family-run tavernas all competing for the same lunchtime crowd. Go before 1 o'clock and you will get seated without waiting. Cypriot fish meze is a procession of small dishes: octopus salad, grilled red snapper, sea bream, prawns, dips, and bread. It just keeps coming. One thing to know: meze is not a starter. It is the meal. Order it and stop there. You will be more than full, and it is good value for a proper sit-down lunch by the water. The second mistake happens right here. People spend too long browsing the souvenir shops clustered around the castle and miss the quieter streets behind them. The real atmosphere is just 5 minutes in either direction. The local bakeries, the old barber shops, the tiny churches with painted ceilings. If you are short on time, skip the magnets and walk the back streets instead. After lunch, head for the Molos Promenade. It runs along the seafront from the old harbor west toward the new marina, with palms, sea views, and sculptures dotted along the path. It is a flat, easy walk that stretches 1.5 kilometers. It's the perfect way to spend the last hour or so before heading back. The light on the water in the afternoon is something else, and there are benches and cafes the whole way if you want to sit and just take it in. Here's how the day breaks down. Budget option, bus, €2 return, castle, €4.50, fish meze around €20. That is under €30 for a genuinely memorable port day. Premium option, private transfer, plus a guided Kourion tour, plus the castle and a taverna lunch. You are looking at €80 to €100, but that is the way to cover both the ancient ruins and the old town in one day without any stress. We've put our favorite local Limassol tours in the description below. Good value, smaller groups, and they handle all the transport so you do not have to. Now, the third mistake, and this is the one that actually matters: do not wait until 3 o'clock to get the bus back. The Newport is a long ride from the old town, and while the buses run frequently, you do not want to be cutting it close. Leave the seafront by 3:30 at the latest if your all aboard is 5 o'clock. And here is the thing a lot of first-time cruisers do not realize: all aboard and sail away are not the same time. All aboard is usually 30 minutes before the ship actually leaves. That is the time posted at the gangway when you got off. That is your deadline. Miss that bus and you are in trouble. The ride back is quiet. The bus rolls along the coast road, past the container yards and back toward the terminal. It is not pretty, but by then you have had a proper day: castle, cobblestones, fish meze, and that long stretch of seafront with the sun on the water. Tell us how you would spend your day in Limassol in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you want a little help making the day smoother, we've linked our recommended local tours in the description below. And the next cruise port guide is on screen. Click that and let's plan your next stop.